is all new coming up next. And a good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. It is the final game of our 3-game series between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow we start our 7-game homestand as we have our 4-game set in Frisco and our 3-game series in Corpus Christi. Friday, the Rockhounds return home as they take on the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles for a 4-game series, and then a 4-game set with the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app. You can download it on any smartphone. Well, tonight is our 7 o'clock game, and we got your starting lineups provided by Walmart. Walmart is a proud sponsor for Midland Rockhounds Baseball. First, for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Then your starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. There's your starting lineups. Alright, ground rules for this game. Please keep off the cell phones while the batter is in the batter's box. Remain off the field. There is no reason for you to be on the field. And there's no interference with balls that are in play. Thank you for your generosity to make Midland Rockhounds Baseball enjoyable for everyone.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So coming to the plate, Rick Rock. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Rick Rock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count remains at 0-2. in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Standing in now, Derek McKenna. He swings and misses. Throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
From the belt, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Nick Best. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Best leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In there, now the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. And he'll step off and go to third here. Runner's back. 1 out and a runner on third. Little dribbler down the line. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Matchup on the road, D-Row.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, J.D. Davis trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Three and 0 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Mariano.
Digging in now, Mariano Casilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Sam Johnson, a right-hander from the state of Texas.
This guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockhounds. Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Rock giving chase. 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping into the box, Matt McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
In now, Felipe Delgado. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Now batting, Antoine Schaefer. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Corona, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. Stepping in, Christopher Pace.
Leading up for the hook, second baseman, Christopher Pace.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Mariano Aviles, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Steve Baroa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Avila's on at first, nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Nobody out, runner on first. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Lloyd stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rick Rock. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schaefer is after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, they send him home there. It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box, Derek McKenna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Popped high in the air. Delgado calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Best. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. McNeil will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Ramon Vega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ramon Vega.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Willard Lloyd. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Strike. Vega gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Lyons. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Freddie Eldred is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casilla coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-1. Ready now, A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Mariano Casilla.
In now, Mariano Casilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Hayes.
Striding into the box, Christopher Hayes. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Casilla stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Vega is up with it, And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Leading off the inning, Matt McNeil, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna is right there. One pitch, one away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Felipe Delgado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box now, Chris Corona, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Shot toward right center. McKenna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. So stepping in, Mariano Aviles. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hit back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Hitter, Steve Baroa.
Stepping into the box, Steve Baroa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Rick Rock. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. McNeil waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center, Derek McKenna.
Digging in once again, Derek McKenna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Baroa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And deep to right center. McNeil sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Nick Best, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Lloyd has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hooks lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Ramon Vega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he got him.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in, Willard Lloyd. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Adrian Lyons. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Casilla on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-2. Standing in, A.J. Reed. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, number 23, A.J. Reed.
Now pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. To third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Mariano Casilla. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Hooks lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Herb McLean, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, Herb McLean.
First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Eldred. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one on the first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Matt McNeil. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. On to first, the double play. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Christopher Hayes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Babe Eldridge takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Babe Eldridge.
the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Eldridge, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a sinker. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Case aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there on to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in, Steve Baroa. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Popped him up. Lloyd over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Hooks lead it 3-2. Antoine Schaefer will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Chris Corona, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Ramon Vega. Liner towards second. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Striding in once again, Willard Lloyd, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Schaefer on third with 2 out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Back here on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. At the plate, Rick Rock.
Leading up for the hook, right fielder, Rick Rock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Little flare out to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Derek McKenna, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Nick Best. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McNeil has a beat on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Herb McLean. This will go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joey Kibblehouse takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Freddie Eldred. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Leading off the inning, A.J. Reed, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2. And he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mariano Casilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a rippy knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Lays off 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The catcher, number 35, Mariano Aviles.
Ready once again, Mariano Aviles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Throw down to second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding forward now is the DH, Steve Baroa. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Right side, played on the backhand. One there on the first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box, Rick Rock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And that's over. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does hurt you, man. Oh, it does.
And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Nick Best, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that one right down Main Street.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Line drive to left. Schaefer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 7-2. Digging in and looking for more, Matt McNeil. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Reed brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Into the box, Felipe Delgado. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, D-Row, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jeff Hernandez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in now, Chris Corona, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. The Rockhounds find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In now, Ramon Vega. Bullet back up the middle. McKenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 7-4. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, JBaker.
Now in the box, J.D. Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss here in 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Mariano Casilla, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Hooks lead it 7-4. Alberto Rodriguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Alberto Rodriguez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Willard Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Willard Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McKenna is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Digging in, Adrian Lyons. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKenna on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Stepping up now, Herb McLean. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Casilla there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Hooks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sam Johnson is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, and so tonight's ball game comes to an end, and the Midland Rockhounds take the lose. Well, it was another game, and this game rounded out the 3-game series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
So the Rockhounds are still taking a 16 win over a 6-loss deficit. Well, tomorrow we are in Frisco as we are taking on the 7-game homestand in Frisco and a 3-game set in Corpus Christi. Well, we are Friday away from the Rockhounds taking on the Amarillo Sod Poodles, beginning a 4-game series on March 29th. Tuesday, April 2nd, we will be taking on the Arkansas Travelers in a 4-game set. Rockhounds on Saturday, April 6th, will take on the Sod Poodles at Amarillo. After that, the Rockhounds will head to Arkansas on Wednesday as they take a 4-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. Well, as we end tonight, we're going over runs, hits, and errors, and I know we will not have station identification, but let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks, 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Save goes to Alberto Rodriguez. Winning pitcher goes to Sam Johnson for Corpus Christi, and Cletus Yang took the loss. Well, anyway, we will see y'all back tomorrow afternoon as we begin our 8-game away set in Frisco and Corpus Christi. the Rockhounds are getting on the bus, and as always, we will see y'all back later. So our final is 7-4 as we close this one out tonight. The Corpus Christi Hooks take the win. And most likely, this will do it for Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. News Talk 550, KCRS. We now send it back to Cooking with Irma.